Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Sorry about the voice, guys. I apologize for my voice. I've had a cold the last week or so, so I have been out sick. Hello, hello. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Welcome. Hello, Lauren. How are you? I am getting over a cold, so please excuse my voice. I've been sick. Welcome in, guys. How are you? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I know. Thank you so much. It is miserable. I'm trying to push through it. I've washed my hair for the first time in over a week, so it felt so good to just wash my hair. Hello, Rajan. Yay. I know. I have not been feeling good at all. Today is the first day I'm actually sitting up, walking around, doing stuff. I hope everybody stays healthy out there. It is no fun being sick at all. No fun. Welcome, welcome, everybody. What do you think? Should I turn this light on or leave it off? Do you guys think it looks better? Does it look better with it off or on? I'm not sure. Hello, Rita. How are you? I had a quick salad. We are totally out of salad dressing, so I had to have a dry salad. I had some pasta, some mixed lettuce, a little bit of cheese, and some cucumbers. I know, yeah, the flu, yeah, that's what I had. I had the flu. Yeah, at first I had a fever for a few days, and then my fever broke. And as soon as my fever broke, then the congestion and the coughing started, and it was actually worse than the fever, but none of it was fun. It started last Tuesday night. So we went to go see Wicked, the movie Wicked, Tuesday night, and that's when it started. Like I got home and it just started. You know when you get the chills and you're like, oh, all of a sudden you're ice cold and you have chills and it just feels like you're getting a fever. My fever started Tuesday night. 360. This light, I don't know if I should have it on or off, guys, so let me know. It is like a colorful light that changes color. So let me know if you think it looks better with off or on, because I can't tell anymore. Maybe I'll just leave it off for today. Hello. I only speak English. Hello, bonjour. How are you? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have been crocheting off and on. At first, when I had my fever, I did not do much crocheting at all. But once my fever sort of broke, I was like, oh, I've got to get back to crocheting. So I made a bunch of hair scrunchies. I have to list them on my shop. My shop has been closed. I opened it up just a tiny little bit, and then I got some orders and I had to shut it down because it was just too hard for me to pack orders. I'm working on a virus shawl. This is actually the one that I have been working on for my tutorial for here on for YouTube. So as soon as I get this towards the end, I'm going to show people how I end it and put on the fringe, but this is the one that I have been working on for the tutorial. I've just been so sick. I haven't been able to make any videos, guys. I'm so sorry. My hexagon cardigan is waiting for me to pick up the tutorials. Yeah, yeah. My husband was asking me if you thought I had pneumonia today because I went into one of those coughing spells where you're like gasping and coughing and coughing and coughing. I just got like a tickle in my throat and then that just started me coughing so bad. But I haven't been talking because my throat has been so like congested. I haven't been talking, so I just couldn't talk. Hello, just crocheting. Um, I do knitting, but I don't do the cable knitting. No, I just do regular knitting when I knit. Thank you, Lori. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I appreciate it so much. I've been working so hard to get monetized on YouTube to get those 4,000 watch hours. Just trying so hard. I'm at 3,200 and something. I think 3,240 watch hours and I need 4,000. So I'm trying so hard to get my 4,000 watch hours. They're very easy. If you can follow my tutorial, I have a tutorial on here for doing the virus shawl. This actual one, this is the exact one that I had been making. So it's easy step by step to follow. They're very, very, very easy. Oh, thank you so much. I have tutorials how to do the virus shawl, washcloths, hair scrunchies, and a snood. No, I have a pattern for that. Let me see my tutorials. I have a virus shawl, hair scrunchies, and dishcloths on YouTube. And sorry for the voice. I have been sick for a week, over a week. So this is the first day that I've been like upright. So I apologize for my voice because I've been so sick this past week. Yeah, so this is the virus shawl. It's very, very easy to make. So if you're a beginner crocheter, don't feel intimidated. I just didn't think I could do it. And then I did it and I'm like, these are so easy. It's just 4 repeating patterns over and over again. Doggy life. Hello. I'm going to try to go live every day, yes. Like I said, I'm sorry guys, I've been so sick this last week. I have not been making any videos. And it has just been so aggravating because I've been trying to, like I said, get my watch hours and I have the hexagon tutorial that I have to finish up. I have this one that I have to finish up. So I have 2 tutorials that are like sitting there staring at me in the face, like waiting for me to get better. So I'm so sorry. I've been sick, guys. Oh, hello. You're from San Diego? Oh, nice. I love San Diego. San Diego's beautiful. What is the weather like today there in San Diego? Oh, thank you. I'm a new, oh, thank you, Cynthia Ford. Thank you so much for subscribing. This is a virus shawl, guys. How many of you have tried crocheting the virus shawl? If you have not tried one, please watch my tutorial. This is the exact virus shawl that I started making the tutorial with. Right here, this is the same one. And it starts right here behind the neck, and then you make it from there out. Yes, I'm going to go live tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ricardo. Like I said, guys, I apologize for my voice. I know it sounds horrible, but that's what I've got right now from my cold. Hello, the Four Musketeers. Hello, how are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am getting over a cold or the flu or something. I have been sick all week. The cold, rated from 1 to 10. um, it's probably like a good 7 or an 8. It was pretty, it was not enjoyable. But I am trying to get over it. How many of you here are crocheters? How many are you here? If you crochet, put an emoji if you are a crocheter. Let me see how many crocheters are you crocheting right now. What are you working on? I'd love to see where you're from. What are you working on? Hello, is it Raina? Hello, I am feeling probably like a 5 today. I'm getting over being sick. I was sick the entire last week. We went to go see Wicked on Tuesday night, and then I started getting sick that night. It feels like forever. Good afternoon. I know. Oh, you're working on a smiley pillow. Oh, wow. Hello from Pakistan. Hello. Oh, you're in Washington, yes, Seattle. Hello. Welcome in, guys. You work in Amazed Health. Oh, thank you, Rita. I'm already married. Oh, you're working on a hexagon cardigan. Nice. What colors? I have the one that I'm working on for the tutorial. I just need, I'm hopefully going to do another part of that tutorial tomorrow for sure. It's just waiting for me to feel better so that I can talk on the tutorial. Oh, Benita, don't worry about it. Sheila, you're making all kinds of different things. So slow. Oh, don't worry about being a slow crocheter. Speed comes with time, so it comes with practice. I have been crocheting for over 25 years. So it's just all muscle memory. I don't even stop and think about like what I'm doing. It's just the motion of your hands. It's just muscle memory. And I apologize for my voice, guys. I know it sounds horrible, but I am just hoarse from my cold or the flu, whatever I had. Oh, nice. Yeah, the mandala cakes are so nice. Rita, how was your Thanksgiving? Did everybody bring their dishes, their sides? You had a wonderful day, and your granddaughter won the giveaway, you said. That sounds just so amazing. Oh no, I would just keep making that, Rajan. Yeah, just keep making it, and then you can give it away as presents. Oh, nice. I really love your poncho. Oh, thank you, Tracy. This one is for sale, actually. This exact one is for sale, and I also have the pattern available. If you're a crocheter and you would like that pattern, it's available on my Etsy shop. I'm going to be opening up my Etsy probably tomorrow. It has been shut down because I have been so sick. I have not been able to make orders, so I shut my Etsy down for a little bit, but I hope to open it back up because I've been just so sick. Um, the popcorn stitch or the bullion stitch, I don't know that I've done the bullion stitch. I tend to not like any of the stitches that sort of have those bulky yarns, you know, like a ton of yarn, because to me that's just wasting yarn. I like to go for the more simple stitches that don't have all of that yarn wasting stitches. They did, and everybody took extra food home with them. Oh, nice. Yes. Okay, so Tracy, yeah. So I do have this pattern available, and it's a very easy beginner-friendly pattern. I will be turning my, let me try to turn it on right now. Let me see if I can turn it on right now. Hold on, guys. So my Etsy shop is open. I do have this available. This pattern is available, and this poncho is available also. So I just opened up my Etsy shop, so it is open. I'm going to be listing a bunch of scrunchies. While I was sick, I made a ton of these velvet hair scrunchies. So I've got purple velvet hair scrunchies. I've got pink sparkle velvet hair scrunchies. I've got red sparkle velvet hair scrunchies. I've got one of these light blue velvet hair scrunchies. And my hair scrunchies are really big and thick and fluffy. They are not thin. They are nice and big and thick ones. So I've just got to take some pictures of those and list those and change that listing. So Rita, what are you going to make? Oh, nice. You're making garland for the Christmas tree for the girls. Oh, nice. 1, 3, 4. So what are you going to do for next year's blanket? Do you know what you're going to do? And you had one, right? You said you make one. Have you ever tried that Christmas one? Wouldn't that be so gorgeous for next Christmas? The one that Allie was making? Wouldn't that be so gorgeous? Hello, everybody, and I apologize for my voice. I know it sounds horrible, but I've been so sick, guys, that this is the first day I've actually been able to talk. My voice has been so bad. I haven't been able to talk. So Tracy, if you're still here, I did turn on my Etsy shop, and this pattern is available for purchase. It's an instant download. A PDF file will go to your email, and you just download it from your email. Oh, nice. Oh, since you were 10, awesome. My grandmother taught me when I was very, very young, and my grandmother made this blanket that I'm sitting on right here, that I have over the back of my chair. My meme made that, and she taught me to knit and crochet when I was very, very young, but I really did not do anything with it at all. And then right before my first daughter was born, so over 25 years ago, it's actually over 26 years ago, just about, that I have been crocheting. And I started knitting and crocheting, and I just made a ton of stuff for my kids when they were really, really young. And then as they got older, I just didn't have the time. And then I just started it up recently when I became an empty nester. Yes, I'm 58. I'm 58 too. Yeah, same age. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome in. I know that's my memes. Yep, that is my memes. And it's just a little sort of like sample piece or something. Maybe she started one. It just has enough to like sort of go over the chair, and that's it. So I'm so glad that I have it from my meme. Um, it's priceless. So glad that I have it. I think after I'm done this live, I'm going to go check the mailbox because I can't wait to see if my little deck of cards has come in for my Granny Square deck of cards. Um, we have been discussing it on here, and um, I hope that I get the real one. Oh, 3 years ago, do you like to knit too? I love to knit too. I used to knit a lot more things. I would make hats and a ton of stuff, but then now recently I'm more into just crocheting. I want to thank you guys for watching me. I really do. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, welcome in. I'm working so hard to get my 4,000 watch hours in, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, even with my hoarse voice. I have been sick for weeks. Well, not weeks. I've been sick for a week, but it has seemed like weeks. I feel like I have been sick forever, but it's only been a week. All right, just hiding my end from where I joined my yarn. But I appreciate everybody watching. I really do. Yeah, switching back and forth. Yep. I really love the the sound, like the sound of my knitting needles. I actually like, if you look up here in my knitting, in my yarn room here, you'll see these two containers full of knitting needles here. So this one and that one over there is full of knitting needles. My hours now, I think it's 3240 right now. It was, I think I had 3,220 and now I have 3,240. So because I've been sick for a week, I haven't been uploading any videos and my hours have just tanked. So thank you guys. I appreciate any watching of my videos. I really do. I'm just a new YouTuber here and I was so gung-ho to make a bunch of videos for Christmas and I got sick and I've been just out of commission for a week. And I've been just so sad that I haven't been able to make the videos that I've wanted because my voice has been sounding like this. It's awful when you have plans. When you have all these big plans and then you get sick and you just can't do. Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so I have those two huge containers of knitting needles. All right, so where did I put my hook? Right here. All right, so I'm on the second skein right now. So this is the one that I started for the tutorial. So right now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on the eighth section of 4. So it's all a repeat of 4 rows. So I'm on the eighth section of 4 right now. So I will be ending that tutorial series with video 3 once I get to the end of this, and I hope my voice thank you so much, Tracy. Yeah, it is really pretty. So this is the one that you will see not in the picture of the tutorial. The picture of the tutorial is one that I was making a tutorial for TikTok, and then I started this one for the YT tutorial. And it's using the lions. What is this? It's what is this yarn? It's Karen Cakes. This is Karen Cakes in Twilight Surf. So this color is Twilight Surf and it's purples and blues. So it's got multi shades of blues and multi shades of purple. And basically that's it. I wouldn't consider this pink or anything. I don't think there's any pink in here. It's just blues and purples. And this is what it looks like. The light here, the lighter color, that's like a lilac color. So there's no pink or anything in here. It's just like blues and purples, but so pretty. Hello, Dee. Oh boy. I hope I don't. I hope I'm hoping I don't sound horrible. I mean, I feel horrible, but I'm hoping that I'm not coming across as sounding like really, really horrible because I just want to make like normal videos and I'm stuck with this voice for a while and it's so aggravating. I just want to get better so I can make all of my videos that I had planned. And once I start feeling better, guys, I'm going to attempt to do a vlog. I'm going to take my camera around and I'm going to like take videos of like just me during the day and I'm going to attempt to do a vlog. I think if just like the YouTube videos when I was scared to do one, if I can do one, I can do 10. If I can do 10, I can do 200. So I'm going to like force myself to try to do a vlog. It's very scary to me, but I'm going to, once I feel better, I'm going to do a vlog. Not when I'm sick, but when I'm feeling better. It's so aggravating. And Dee, just like you're sick right now, it's just so aggravating when you have things to do. So, Dee, did you have to cancel one of your, you said you had to cancel one of your markets because you were sick? Did you lose that money? Hello, Donna. How are you? I have a blogger who does an amazing job at vlogs. I can send you her videos for reference. Yeah, I have been like watching different vloggers and seeing what they're doing, watching a lot of vlogging tutorials. So I'm gonna try one. To me, it just seems like I'm going to the whole day will be wasted. I think the whole day will just be like, I don't know, until I sort of set up the camera and film myself crocheting, and then I know that I've got to just like cut, 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 and just crochet and just do a lot of cutting and editing. Oh, yes. I know. Thank you, Rajan. Yeah, send me. I've been watching a lot of vlogging tutorials and stuff like that. How to do vlogging videos. I'm going to try one. I'm going to try one. Sort of like a day in the life. Ah. I think it would be a lot easier to do without my husband being here because he's going to be watching me like, what the heck are you doing? Oh. When you're trying to like videotape yourself and your husband is looking at you like, what are you doing? Oh, nice. I know. Isn't it it's so aggravating, isn't it, Dee? Like you have all these plans. Like I had all these plans of different videos that I wanted to make. And then I had my fever and then I couldn't even talk. I couldn't get out of bed. And now I'm stuck with this voice. So it's just like, oh my gosh, I want my voice back. I want my energy, my voice back because I have all these plans and I'm trying to get monetized and I'm trying to get my 4,000 watch hours in. And it's like, oh, this came at just the worst time. It's just awful. That's awful, Dee. It is just so irritating being sick. And I don't know about you, but it reminds me like when I was younger, I could be sick and still like function. And now it seems like if I get sick, I'm just like, I can't even function for a week. I like totally lose, like I've lost. I kept telling my husband, I'm losing all this time. All this time is like being wasted. It's just wasted. I think when you're ambitious and you have all these like plans and you get sick, it's just the worst. I'm gonna do one. I am gonna do one once I feel better. I think I'll show myself getting out of bed. Like sort of show like quick making the bed, a little snippet of making the bed, maybe some like maybe doing my makeup, fixing my hair, maybe doing a little snippet of me doing my weights, and then me coming into the crochet room, walking into the crochet room, turning things on, looking, what am I gonna make, things like that. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very weird. But I'm going to attempt it. If other people can do it, then I can do it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm being sick, yeah. So Dee, does it sound like you got the same thing that I did? Did you get a fever for a couple days? And then like my congesting, like I had a dry cough with my fever. And then once my fever broke, I had like a little burst of energy and I thought, oh, I'm going to be getting better. And then like that night, it just went downhill. Like my voice, the coughing, the congestion, the lungs, the everything just sunk in. I made that tutorial when my fever broke. I thought, oh, my fever's breaking. I feel a little better. I came out here, I did that tutorial. And by the end of that tutorial, I was like, I went right to bed. I was so sick. I hope you feel better for it. I hope you're able to make some stuff. Oh, guys, I have to tell you something that happened yesterday. All right. Anybody that knows me from TikTok, you know how I am petrified of frogs. Petrified of frogs. Yesterday afternoon, I was sitting in my bed crocheting, and I heard something out of the corner of my eye, and I looked, and my sliding glass window to my bed, sliding glass doors to my window, my bedroom, was right beside my bed in my bedroom. And I look over there and I see this thing. Yeah, that's what I got. That's the same exact thing that I got. Yep, same exact thing that I had. And I seen this head and this neck like stretching to like look in the window over the little like, the bottom of the door. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" And I thought it was a snake at first, and then I thought it was a lizard, and then it wasn't. It was it was a big toad. And I'm telling you, I am petrified, 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 petrified of frogs and toads. I s- I seen that thing and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And I'm yelling for my husband and thank God he was here. He came in and I'm like, I couldn't even look. I'm like, "Over there." I said, "Look over there, look out." And he's like, "Is it inside or outside?" I said, "It's outside. It's by the door. Look over there." And I'm pointing and it was it was trying to look into my door and it was stretching its neck. I've never seen I'm telling you right now, I it was horrifying. So he went out there and he got the thing and he put it way into the land, whatever you call the land, that's way over the hill. Oh my gosh, I all I have in my mind is that the look of it's stretching its head and its neck over to look up into the window part of the door, and then I could see, like, its body, and oh my gosh, I can't get it out of my mind. Like, I've been thinking of that over and over and over again. I can't stop thinking about it, how disgusting it was, and all I can think of was, it was right beside my bird seed bucket, and what if I'd have gone out to see my bird like, to feed my birds, and it was right there. Oh my gosh, it was just the grossest thing. I can even I can't even get over how I can't get it out of my mind how like how horrible it was and disgusting and scary, and it's my worst thing in the world is frogs and toads and I'm so petrified of them. And like what was it doing here? Like and my husband said it couldn't even hardly move because it must have like moved there in the sun. In the morning, the backyard gets sun, and then it couldn't hardly even move. And I said it was stretching its neck, and it was trying. It was so gross. It was so gross. I know. I am old. I am old. I am almost 60 years old, so I am. It was horrible. It was horrible, horrible. It was so horrible. But all I can think of was if that thing would have gotten in, I would have like I would have lost my mind. I would have absolutely lost my mind if that was inside my house. I would have had to run to a neighbor's, and then I would not be able to be in my house unless that thing was found. I would not. Oh my gosh. It was so creepy. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over it. And I can just keep seeing it in my mind. Like, I've never seen a frog or a toad do that, and it was so gross. Oh, oh my gosh. I told my husband I'm not going outside, and I didn't feed the birds today because I can't go outside. I can't go back out there. I'm just afraid it's gonna be out there. Oh no. Oh, don't go see Wicked. Don't go see Wicked. Ugh, I remember as a child, I was always afraid of the monkeys in Wizard of Oz, the flying monkeys. And these monkeys are a lot more scarier in the Wicked movie. They're very, very scary. But I am petrified of frogs and toads. I am absolutely I don't mind, like, if it was a tarantula, I would have been, okay, my husband, get the tarantula or a snake. But seeing that frog, that toad, oh my gosh, I'm just like creeped out. I don't even know why it's here. I have no idea why it's here because it's cold outside, so it should not even be moving. My husband said that it was barely, it couldn't move. The only reason why it was like it had gotten there in the sun and then it couldn't move because the sun, my backyard gets sun in the mornings and then it gets no sun in the afternoon. So it had gotten there somehow in the sun. And then, oh my gosh, I had a family. I don't even know where it came from or why it was here. I don't know what it eats. I uh, just the thought of it just scared me to death, and I'm gonna be scared to go in my backyard from now on because I'm like, if I seen one and it hopped at me, I would totally lose my mind. That's how afraid I was. I am so petrified of frogs. Ugh, I just keep picturing it, looking in, like stretching. It looked like a snake's head. It was so disgusting. It was so scary. It was awful. It was awful. I keep trying to like, don't think of it, Melody. Just erase it from your mind. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know how to get. Oh, I we have lots of birds and we have road runners. There's a road runner that I see very frequently out back. He likes to come out back. So I'm hoping between the road runner and the birds, the hawk. We have a hawk. I'm hoping that somebody got him. Yeah, Tracy. So that is red heart. Roll with it, and the colorway is green room. So the red heart roll with it line is a cake, and the color is green room. That is the one that oh no, no, that is not the one. I was gonna say that's a different one, but that is the green room. Yep, and that's a poncho. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, I've always been petrified. And the new property that we bought in Maine is more swampier than the last part. The last place we had was very dry with rocks at the water, a lot of rocks. That was my favorite thing about that piece of property was all the rocks and the boulders that were on the water, in the water, right at the edge of the water. Because I don't go in the water. I don't go in the beach. I don't go in the water at all. And it had all these big rocks that I could like walk on and not touch the water. And this new piece of property is very swampy and there's no rocks, like big rocks. And it's very grass, like a lot of the grass at the edge and stuff. And I'm a little bit more afraid of it because all I can think of is there's going to be a frog. And so I will only go on the dock and I won't I try to stay away from the water's edge because I'm so petrified of a frog. I'm like deathly petrified. I'm like petrified of frogs and toads. I can't wait to, after this live, I'm going to walk down to my mailbox, and it's down the road. And I'm going to see if my little deck of cards is here. I'm so excited to see which one I got. Ivory, hello. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining in. So anytime anybody watches me, it gives me watch hours. So we've got about 16 people in here. I've been on for about 45 minutes. So thank you anybody watching, because if I could get 100 people in here watching for 1 hour, that'd be 100 watch hours. So I'm trying to get more people in here. So guys, like the live. I don't know how you share it, but I just need more crocheters in here watching me. So I don't know how to get more people watching me, but if you're a crocheter out there, I would love it if you just pop in here and watch. Oh, aren't they so cute? They're just so sweet. Luna, one of them's Luna, and then our something I can't remember the other name. I keep forgetting it. Armentes or something, or something, Luna and something. We've got 21 thumbs up, guys, and there's something new that I turned on that's like a super like. I don't know how to do it, but because I reached the 3,000 watch hours, so now people can send super likes or something on the live. I don't know what that is, but I think that's available. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Welcome in, Gabrielle. How are you, Gabriella? Gabriella, welcome in. Guys, I apologize for my voice. I'm hoarse from, Dee, do you sound like this? Do you sound like I do, Dee? My husband thought I was dying this morning because I was coughing. I had a coughing like fit, and I was like coughing so bad. Oh, my husband's here. Have you gone to Abby's? Okay.
These two things, anything else?
What?
I'm taking these two things. Anything else you need up there?
Oh, you're going to Abby's?
Right now.
Yes. Take those weights, and that's her book and her thing, and the two weights that are in the corner near my bedroom. She wanted some weights.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Hello, Gravel City. Yeah, do you sound like this? Hello, Debbie, how are you? I have not he left. I have not been able to talk. Like, this is the first day that I have been able to talk. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. Yes, it is very beginner-friendly pattern. Very easy to work up, very simple, beginner-friendly pattern. Not as bad as you mostly congested, yeah. I think you got it a little bit earlier than I did. Mine started Tuesday night. I know because all of a sudden my hands, you know when your hands start tingling and they're hot and they're cold at the same time, and you've got like, you feel like you're having a fever and you've got like body aches. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And you know when you're like, know that you're getting a fever and you're like, oh no, please no. And I took a bunch of ibuprofen and stuff, and I went to bed, and I'm thinking, please, please, please let me wake up and not be sick tomorrow. And I was sick. Yes, I've got the crud. The crud is what I have. Yes, I have it. I've been sick for a week. It is this is the worst time. I had so many plans for YT videos, for YouTube videos. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. And I have really bad lungs because both of my parents were chain smokers, and so my lungs from secondhand smoke was so bad. So if I'm going to get anything, it's going straight to my lungs. My lungs, yes. Trying to stay hydrated. I washed my hair. I'm so just glad that I washed my hair. It was an all day thing for me to do to like wash my hair and put on my makeup, but at least I feel like I am alive. Oh, you're printing it now. Nice. Awesome. New glasses? No, Debbie, these are the same ones. These are the same ones that I have. I have two pair of these same exact kind. Um, I bought a second pair, and I was gonna try a different colorway, but I love this colorway so much that I didn't want to like mess with it. So I'm the type of person that if I really love something, I will buy two of it because I want to make sure that I have it if it breaks or if I can't find it anymore. Thank you. So I do have a link for these. If you go to my TikTok, if you go to my TikTok, if you have TikTok, I have a link for these in my link tree. And it's not like I'm not affiliated or anything, but they're just on Amazon. And they're under $20 and they're just readers. They're not prescription. So they are just magnifying readers. And I just love them because they cover your whole eye area and they're not like coming right in between your eye. And they look like kitties, I think, a little bit. You know, like kitty eyes or cat eyes or something like that. Hello, Samantha. Hello, I am working on the fiber shawl that I started for the tutorial on here, YouTube tutorial. So I started the tutorial and then I just never finished it. And so I'm working on finishing up this. And then I said I would come back when I was adding on the fringe. So as soon as I get to this section, like 10, the virus shawl is done in sections of 4. So once I get to my 10th section of 4, then I will be adding fringe to it and making another video for that. So I just got to get this going. And then I also have my hexagon cardigan that I've got to finish doing the tutorial for. It's waiting. I've got two sides, and one side I've got waiting to finish up. I've added to the back. I've added 4 rows to the body, and then I've added back rows, and I need to just show that, me doing it on the other side, up to the back rows, and then sewing the back together, and then I will be doing some adding to the length, and then going around and doing a border on the whole thing to cover the back extension around the neck, and then it will be done. I might make pockets on it. I might try to add some pockets to it. I'm doing this one totally different than I usually do them. I like the way of doing mine, not extending. Or am I thinking, what? Hold on. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. You sell loaf cats? What do you sell your loaf cats for? Hello. I'm feeling okay. I've been sick for a week with the respiratory flu. So I'm just trying to feel better. This is the first day I've washed my hair. I put on makeup in a week. I'm out of bed in a week. This is the first day I've been sitting in this chair for a week. I've been just in bed sick. Oh, I was asking Dee what she sells them for. So it said, so Samantha, you said, do you think making a loaf cat for $18 is a good amount? So are you making it and you're selling it for $18? Is that, or someone paying you $18 to make a loaf cat? Is that what you're saying? Are you, yeah, so yeah, yeah. I think that's about usually what they are around what they go by. If Dee is still on here, I think Dee's made. Dee, have you made some loaf cats to sell? Has anybody made these loaf cats? I know this. I've made two. This chunky orange guy is a little bit fatter, but this guy, this orange guy, depends on whether you are shipping it or not. Um, and the size, 18 is a good price, yeah. So Samantha, is someone like a friend asking you to make it and you're gonna make it and give them to her? They're not that difficult to make. I just did not like using the big fluffy yarn. And it was my first sort of time making them, so I don't know if I'll try again making it. It wasn't my favorite thing to do. I was so proud of myself when I finished my very first one. I was so happy with it. The second one, the yarn that I used was horrible. I'll never use that yarn again. It was just falling all apart. Yeah, somewhere around there. I would say for the big ones, you could ask more. Just depends on like the size, whether you're making a little one or a bigger one. Yeah. Yeah. If you're doing a little one, I think that's good. Yes. And what are you going to fill it with, Samantha? Do you have any scrap yarn saved up? I filled all of my cats back there. I filled all of those with scrap yarn. So all of the scrap yarn that I have, I just put into here and I just fill everything with scrap yarn. I had a bunch of this blue that got so tangled and I just threw it in here. So anytime now that I have yarn that is so tangled and I can't get it untangled, it just goes into my scrap yarn. And I don't worry about it. I don't feel guilty because I'm using it. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, because the stuffing can be very expensive. I only buy, I bought a big bag of stuffing when it was on sale, just to have when I was making pumpkins, but I think I only had to use stuffing one time with my pumpkins. The rest I filled with all of my scrap yarn. Yeah. Hello. I am making this fiber shawl. Oh, nice. Finished in 2 days. Oh, nice. A skirt. Nice. I hope my boxes are here that I ordered. My card decks. I'm so anxious to see my card decks. I don't know if any of them have been delivered. Ziggy, do I have any Amazon orders that have been delivered?
A package for Melody's order should arrive Friday, December 13th by 8 p.m.
Oh, this is Friday. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday and then today. I guess it won't be in until Friday. Oh, you started last year and you've improved a lot. Awesome. Cost you replace, not on sale. Yes, yep. Yes, yeah, absolutely, yes. Yeah, so when you're pricing, yes, I do the same thing, Dee. Yeah, because you can't base everything off sale prices. I gotta take pictures and list the velvet hair scrunchies and the other hair scrunchies. But I'm thinking $6 for this velvet hair scrunchie, and then having them pay the shipping, $6 shipping. It's just what it's going to have to be because I can't, I can't figure out any other way to do it because people might order one hair scrunchie. I want them to be available to order like one, like whatever colors that I have. So I think that's the only way I can do it is just say the velvet ones are $6, the regular ones are $4, and then have shipping. Um, they pay shipping, so they could order like 5 things and then pay shipping. So shipping is not included into every single thing, every single item. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. It's so hard to like try to figure out how to like price your items when they're small and people might be ordering 1 or 5 or something like that. Yeah, free for orders over $30. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. I haven't done one of those yet. Have you done one of those yet? A listing like that? Before I was selling them in groups of 3, and then I had the shipping included. And now I think I'm going to just offer the ones that I have, and that's it. Yeah. Um, oh, I know, Rajan. Well, the next time you order from your friend, um, hopefully I will have these because you love purple. Yeah, so the other day, I think it was December 1st, I was still in bed sick and I mistakenly turned on my Etsy and I thought, oh, people will just order. In my mind, I was thinking, people will just order patterns, they know I'm sick. And someone ordered 12 hair scrunchies, so I had to make 12 hair scrunchies. And And it wasn't any of these colors. It was like, oh, I just made all of those hair scrunchies. It's like, why couldn't have been like any of the colors that I just made? So I had to turn around and make another 12 hair scrunchies. So what I'm going to do is just take that listing down and list these hair scrunchies and try to sell these. Scary stuff selling. Start selling your items. Nice, Ivory. Yeah. And it's a lot of work goes into making Etsy listings. You got to take pictures, you've got to measure, you've got to weigh, you've got to make the listing look pretty, you've got to make the pictures look pretty, you've got to figure out your cost. The fees, Etsy fees, like even on my patterns, Etsy takes like a 9.5% off everything. And then once you sell an item, they take listing fees, selling fees, product, there's so many fees that they take. I know, Samantha, yeah. I'm just hoping. This is the first day I've been upright. So this is the first day I've sat in a chair. First day I put on my makeup. First day I washed my hair. I have been taking a shower every single morning. I've been forcing myself to take a shower, but my hair looked like I was homeless. My hair looked so bad. I was sweating like a pig, and my hair just looked so disgusting. And it was at the point where I told my husband, if anybody comes to this door, I am not, because usually if someone knocks, like a neighbor, he'll be like, oh, Melody, and I'll have to come out of my room. I told him, I said, if anybody knocks at this door, do not call my name. I am not, I'm not going to the door. You tell them I am sick and I am not greeting anybody at the door. How are you? My name is Gabriella. Hello, Gabriella. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, I gotta do that row again. I didn't do that one right. I just want to be able to work on my tutorials for YouTube, and I have all kinds of video ideas that I want to start making, and I just want to start feeling better so I can do that. Green to the purple gloves you had. Yes, they did. Yes. Yeah, so it was uh, Angela. Angela from West Virginia. She ordered 12 hair scrunchies, and she ordered the two fingerless gloves that have been sitting on my shelf for years not selling, that somebody ordered like custom and then they didn't want them. So I sold those. So I don't think I'll be making fingerless gloves again because they weren't a big enough seller. I'm not going to make any more. Not going to make any more of those. So I'm so glad those sold. Yes. Yes, Samantha. So yesterday I had to wrap the order. I had to, Uger, hello. Egbert, hello. I had to wrap the orders yesterday, and it took me everything that I had, like all the strength. I had to wrap all of those orders. I was shaking, and I just felt miserable the whole time I was packing those orders. I felt awful, but I had to do it, and then I shut off my Etsy. I'm like, I can't do it. I have an Instagram, yes, it's Melody Yarntinka, and I have a TikTok, Melody Yarntinka. So all the links should be somewhere in my bio somewhere. I know they did, they sold, and I'm like, I looked at, because I'm like, I seen that she ordered so many things. I'm like, what the heck did she buy? Please make it something that I already have made because I'm so sick. And I saw those first, and I'm like, yes, I already have those. I needed those to sell. I'm so glad they sold. And then I saw 12 hair scrunchies that I had to make. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make 12 hair scrunchies. And I just did it. I just got the yarn and I just started doing them. And it took me all day to do them, but I did them. But it's awful when you're sick. Even like the most simplest things are so hard. And my hands were shaking and sweaty, and I just felt miserable. It took me over 2 hours to wrap 2 orders yesterday. I started around, I can't remember what time, but it took me over 2 hours to wrap the orders. And then my husband was nice enough to drive them to the post office for me because I could not drive. Hello, how are you? My Instagram is Melody Yarn. To get the same name that I have here is the same name as Instagram, and my TikTok also. And my voice is so hoarse. I have a really awful voice right now because I have been sick. But I was so happy that that fingerless gloves sold, and I'm not making anymore. They just were not big sellers. I had a few that I made, and they just weren't big sellers for the last couple years. They've been just hanging on and hanging on, and then what happens is somebody will ask for a certain color, and I'll make those, and then the ones that I have won't sell, and so I'm so glad they're all sold, and I'm not making anymore. And another listing that I'm hoping sells out will be the mesh scarves. I have a navy blue one and a multicolored one, and once those are gone, I'm not making those anymore either. So there are some items, so there's some listings that once those items sell out, I'm not going to make anymore because they just haven't been a big seller. Tracy, the virus shawls sell really good. The virus shawls, the pocket shawls. Um, I do pocket shawls from the pattern that I use is Knot Yourself Out. Those are so good. Summer boho tops. These ponchos are really good sellers. Actually, this one has not sold, and the other one, the last two that I've made haven't sold. This one's still available, but usually they're very good sellers. Usually they sell really quickly. I think I need to make a video of me wearing these. And then the cat pillow covers that I make, those are really good sellers. But little things like the ear warmers, fingerless gloves, everybody's making the ear warmers. I haven't sold any of the Wicked headbands that I made. I made 3 of those, and I thought, oh, for sure those would sell. Haven't sold any of those. Oh, you're waiting for a pillow cover. Debbie, are you one of the ones that's waiting for me to get better? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I will tell you, Debbie, you're waiting for me to get better, right, Debbie, to make some more. I have one that I'm making right now. I have the fronts all finished. I'm working on the backs, and then I've got to make the cat. So one is coming. It's going to be coming in the next week. It should be in the next few days. It might be done, and then I'll have it listed. I've just been so sick. Yeah. I did do some granny stitch bucket hats. I sold some, but I still have a whole bunch of them that have not sold. I feel like I have a hair on my. But some things sell better, like if you're doing markets or something where they're in person, I think those are some of the things that would sell better than just selling them on Etsy. Because once you go onto Etsy, There's probably 100 different people selling bucket hats. It's probably, 200 people selling ear warmers, fingerless mittens, things like that. So I have a whole bunch of bucket hats. So I have bucket hats that haven't sold. I have bandanas. I have dish scrubbies. I have ear warmers, headbands. I have 2 blankets. I have some pumpkins left over. I have 2 ponchos. I have some boho hats, boho tops. I have tons of ear twisted knitted Addy machine ear warmers that have never sold. I don't think I'm going to make any more of those. Yeah, Tracy, you haven't done that. The thing about selling them like on Etsy, there's so many people selling the same exact thing. Leave the glasses on. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. But, you just never know. And it's fun to make different things. Yeah, 2 ear warmers this season. Yeah, Rajan bought 2 of my ear warmers, and I want to say those are the only ones that I have sold all year long. Um, but if I look over there, I have one. I mean, I have probably more than 20 of them sitting over there. And then I have a whole pile of ear warmers. I have so many of those things because on Etsy, you're just one of like 300 people selling them. There's so many. But I think if you were like at a fair and people came up to your booth and they were looking at everything that you had and they saw some pretty soft colors and they felt it and they felt how soft they were, I think they would sell better in person. But I think on Etsy, you're one of, hundreds. And I was surprised that the Wicked um, headbands did not sell. They did not sell. But again, I think if I was at a market and people saw those, they would be like, oh, I'm going to buy this for somebody. It's cold in Pennsylvania. I saw on my news channel that, are you near like downtown? I saw that they have some holiday festivities in, I think it was Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, downtown. It looks so pretty. It looks Christmassy. Oh, oh, nice. Rajan, when you get to order another pair, I'm going to send you a free one because I just have too many. I'm not going to make any more. There's certain things that I'm just not going to make any more of. I'm just going to maybe focus. I'm going to focus more on what I know sells good and then not worry about, oh, this is cute. Maybe I should make this. Don't even bother. I've had the Juicy Couture velvet yarn sitting around for months, this yarn. So I was like, I've got to use up this yarn. And I think they'll be really good for like Valentine's Day too. So not just Christmas. And then the sparkle. And I did buy that when it was on sale. I know. They were selling. Yeah, I used them on my water. I used my Addy as well for those. But I was sick and I'm like, what can I just work on right now that is not going to take a lot of brain power? So I made a ton of hair scrunchies. Oh, nice. Oh, Tracy, that sounds so cute. Yes, yep. I'm so glad I made my patterns and I have some of those patterns and those can just be there and sell and that's good. And then I think I'm going to weed out, like I said, I'm not going to make any more of the, I'm not going to make any more of the Addy knitting machine head warmers. Those have not sold good over the years at all. I'm not going to make any more of the fingerless gloves. I'm not going to make any more of the mesh scarves. I sold quite a few of those when I first started making them, and those have just been hard to get rid of, the last few ones. So I'm not going to make any more of those. So there's things that I'm just going to weed out and not waste my time making. Neck warmers, they work up fast. Yeah, I've thought of making some neck warmers, but then again, is it going to be something else that's going to sit on my shelves that aren't going to sell? I've wanted to make some, but again, I think those, something like that, again, if you were like in person and you came up to it and the yarn was really pretty and really soft and you were like, oh, um, I'm going to get one of these, but I think if you put it on Etsy, you're just going to be one of 300 people selling neck warmers. The Addy knitting machine, Debbie. So you've seen the round knitting machines, right? Where people make the neck warmers and head warmers and things out of the round knitting machine. It's like a black knitting machine that goes around and around and around and around. I have two of those. Oh, nice. And when I used to get out my Addy, I would spend like the whole weekend like using up some of my spare yarns and making the head warmers and the stuff and making them up. And it's really fun using the Addy. But then if the stuff doesn't sell, it just sort of sits there. Those people in North Carolina, maybe Tracy, could you send me like a place to send to North Carolina? Because I could send the rest of mine, because mine haven't really been selling that much. And Rajan, if you want to pick out like a couple of the colors that you like so I could see them for you, and the rest maybe I'll donate to North Carolina. My heart breaks for those people. Um, do you ever go on Instagram, Tracy, or Instagram or TikTok or any one of those? Or you can send a message to my Etsy shop also. Melody Yarn Tinka on Etsy, either one. Like Instagram, Melody Yarn Tinka, Etsy, Melody Yarn Tinka. Or I think you can put it in the comments, maybe here. No, not on here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Mm, yeah, which ones do you want me to save for you, Rajan? Um, what colors? I have them right here, Rajan. Let me know what colors and I'll hold them up. Yeah, gray and navy. These are the neck the head warmers, and these are wide, so they go right on the back of your neck, you know, all over the back of your head. These are for sale on my Etsy shop. And the artist print. Okay, the artist print is, I think is that the purplish one? Yeah, purple. This is all and this is half. Do you like this one? That one? This one? Yeah. Any more? Yeah, these I have for sale. So these are like neck warmers. Not neck warmers, head warmers. So they will go over your head. So I have all of these available. I have all kinds of bright colors, all kinds of different colors. Meadow Dance and the neon stripes. Okay, so this one's the neon stripes. This one is neon stripes. And then Meadow Dance, I believe is this one. Yeah. Those are really pretty colors. Okay, I'll leave these out for you. And then maybe if these don't sell, I will be donating these. It feels so weird to be able to be walking around. I have not been walking. I've just been laying in bed, melting away. The teal ombre. This one's pretty. It starts with the light teal, and it goes around. And then it gets to the dark teal. That's pretty. That's pretty how it does that. They really are pretty. They just have not been selling because I think there's just so many. There's so many other people selling them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Hello from Brazil. Welcome in. You are welcome, Rajan. Hello from Brazil. Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much. I got it. Yes, I seen that come through. Thank you, Tracy. And you said, are you the one that has been on here before and you said you're nearby to there? That's just horrible. Oh my gosh. I was listening to, um, have you seen I watch TikTok a lot. And so I seen a TikTok of these two ladies and they are both, I think they were in their, I almost want to say they were in their 80s. They were in their either 70s and 80s. And these two ladies were in the house, and all of a sudden, this woman looked outside, and the water was like halfway up to her car. And she ran to try to move her car. And then she ran back into the house. And by the time she moved her car, the water was like almost over where the car would have been. And then she ran into the house, and these huge trees started crashing into their home and just demolishing their home. They grabbed their dog, and those two older ladies grabbed a mattress and they rode a mattress for 4 miles down the river, and they ended up having to sleep overnight in the water on this mattress in the water overnight in the dark, and then they were rescued I think the next day. And they lost everything. This has to be, this is worse than Katrina, and Katrina was one of the worst things that I had seen. And you did not see about those two ladies. It was so horrible. Just can't even imagine. And they're either in their 70s or their 80s, and these poor older ladies were just on top of a wet mattress in the water all overnight. And I think they got rescued the next day. They were cold. They were scared. They lost everything. I just can't imagine what these people are going through. It's just been, I've never seen such a horrific, I know they're living in tents. It boggles my mind that they're in the United States and it's happened to them. This whole tragedy has been happening. It has been so heartbreaking to watch. And I could not even imagine anybody living through that. I mean, I just can't even imagine when you see the destruction from the water and the trees and the debris, and everything was just like a blender. Watching it is just, is so heartbreaking watching all of that. So sad. And time has just stopped for them. So I know that I've been sick this week and it felt like time has just stopped being sick. But for these people, time just stopped on that day, and they have been living in the most horrendous conditions. And now it's snowing. It's snowing. And it's so horrible seeing what these people have gone through, and to know that they've lost loved ones, they've lost pets, they've lost all of their cherished things. So sad. So sad what these people have gone through. So horrible. Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah. It's just gone. Yeah. Just gone. So sad. So sad. It is horrible. And I don't know when anybody is going to be like going up there and really helping them. I have seen that so many people now are donating trailers, campers to them. And they're just so thankful to have a trailer to live in. Your friend and I visited 9 yarn stores. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sick right now, so my voice is really horrible. I realize my voice is horrible, but thank you. Yeah, my heart breaks for those people. And snow is coming, and the cold temperatures are coming. I know. And Rajan, did you see Spain? Spain, did you see the horrible flooding they had in Spain? They lost hundreds of people with mudslides and flooding in Spain recently also. It's just so sad. Okay, Tracy, thank you so much for that address. I really appreciate it. Well, the good thing about, like YouTube, like I watched most of the news broadcasts on YouTube or TikTok, because you just don't see it on the news, so you get to watch it on YouTube. So I'm so glad to have that, so we can see what's going on. Oh yes, that flooding in Spain was just it reminded me of North Carolina. It was like, oh my gosh, those poor people. All the cars, you've seen all those cars just being swept through the streets and people screaming and just so sad. It's so sad. And there's that giant sinkhole um, that I've been seeing on the news too lately. Somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but there's this huge, gigantic sinkhole somewhere. Hello, Susan. How are you? Hello, everybody. It's so nice. Just have real, like, regular people join on here, crocheters. I know there's no preparing for that at all. There just isn't any preparing for that. And I think they were saying Spain, I think they got like what was it? They got um I can't remember now what they said, but I think they got I don't know if they've got like a whole year's worth of rain in 24-hour time or something like that. It was like it was just all came like rainfall. So it wasn't like a dam breaking like that, it was just rain. Where in North Carolina, they had had several hurricanes and it broke. I think it was at one dam or two dams in North Carolina that broke. And that's what that was from. Susan, what are you working on? I'm glad you're stopping in. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube live. Yeah, I think that was the Spain one. Yep. It just was pouring and pouring and pouring, and it was just all those cars and everybody. It was just so sad. One year of rain. Yep. So I do have my appointment to get my blonde highlights put back up in here. I couldn't get in this Wednesday coming up, but I'm going on the 18th, so I'm so excited. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just go one time for the copper color and then go like the next week for my highlights. So I've just got to remember to tell the girl that I see next time, don't feel like when you see me here in the next couple weeks getting my hair done again, you did anything wrong. I've just got to keep coming back for my copper and my blonde highlights. And then I was sick, and I'm like, I want to get my blonde highlights, and I'm sick. It's like, oh my gosh, I just can't stand being sick. It just ruins all of your plans. Oh, it seems like we've had so many destruction, like weather related this year. Like so much things have gone on weather-wise. I know she did such a good job too. I asked for the same girl. I don't know if I'm gonna get the same girl, but I asked for the same girl that did my blonde highlights because she did the most amazing job. And I don't think they did really bad on the copper. It's just that she didn't like blend it in. You know, they're sort of just painted on here, which I think they got the color good. I think the color is not the problem. I think it's the point where it wasn't like blended in, and then now I've got copper and no blonde highlights. So I need to have both. And I think it's hard for them to do the copper and the blonde highlights at the same time. I know, I gotta get my blonde highlights back. I think it's something that I'm just gonna have to constantly be doing because I think they're sort of back here. I think back here is still here, but it's right here that's just constantly growing. That it's just constant. It's gonna be a constant battle. And I think if I was wearing my hair like not like this, it wouldn't show. Because when I flip my hair, like when I put it down, it's like this. It looks like this, but it's because I'm doing this. So now you're seeing all of that. Do you sell the virus shawls? Yes, I do, Barbara. I sell them on my Etsy shop, but I only sell in the United States. I don't know where you're from. Where are you from, Barbara? And I apologize for my voice. If there's anybody just coming on new, I've had a cold all week long, so I have this horrible hoarse voice. I didn't even know if I could talk today. And this is the one that I started on the tutorial. Yes, they're sold out, Barbara, right now. But as soon as I finish this one, I have one person that might be interested in this one already that wants some pictures of it. But I will be making more. This is the one that I started for my tutorial here on YouTube that I haven't finished. So I'm finishing it now. But if she doesn't want this, this will be listed on my Etsy shop. I had someone wanting one for a gift, and I told her I'm not up to making any more orders right now because I've been sick. And I said, but I'm finishing one that I had started, so this one will be available. But I said, I don't want to like say yes to another one right off because I've been just sick and I don't know that I could make another one if I'm going to like continue getting better. I didn't want to like commit to it because I've been sick. But I said I will be finishing one very, very soon. Hello, Simply Made by Hand. How are you? So has anybody tried the six days star blanket? I am getting over being cold. Okay, if she doesn't want it, Barbara, I'm going to be taking a picture and showing it to her tonight. So if she ends up not wanting it, you will see it listed on my Etsy shop. So just check back to my Etsy shop in the next couple days. Oh, nice. I've wanted to try one of those. I haven't tried one. What colors did you guys do? Just different, did you pick like different scrap colors that you have had? Oh, you made 2 in 7 days. Oh, nice. I'm a really fast crocheter, so I am sure it won't take me 6 days to make one, but I've never tried one. Nice. You did 3 and then 2 in 7 days. I used all my scrap yarns. Oh, nice. Yeah. They look really pretty. So do they turn out like a big throw blanket? Is that like sort of the size that they are? Yeah, just keep checking back, Barbara. This should be listed in the next couple days if she doesn't. If do you ever go on TikTok? If you happen to see this, this will either be wrapped and you'll see it being wrapped as an order, or it will be listed on my Etsy shop. Either one. Awesome. Yeah, I want to try one. So right now I'm finishing up this. You can make them different sizes. Oh, okay. I'm working on this. Okay, I have to finish this, and then I have to finish the hexagon cardigan that I have a tutorial that I need to make another tutorial for and sew up the back. So the next tutorial is going to be adding the back panels, the back extra in the back, and sewing up the back, and then having some length maybe on the bottom, and then just doing trim, and that should be done. So that's not going to take long. And then I've got to list, hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be taking my product photos for all of these hair scrunchies and listing all of these hair scrunchies. Oh, thank you so much, Simply Made. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm working so hard to get my 4,000 watch hours. So any subscriber is going to be a big help to me. So thank you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love doing scrap projects. So I do have a big scrappy blanket that I made that's still for sale on my Etsy. Um, and it was so fun to make. It's so fun to use up your scrap yarns. Oh, and right now I'm also making a cat pillow cover. So it's going to be around this size, around 3 by 3 squares. That should be fun. That should be finished in the next few days. I've got to make the cats and then dreading putting on the cat faces, but I've got to do it. I've got to make the cats. So maybe tonight I'll be making cats. And once the cat faces are on, it goes really quick. Oh, you're working on your 4,000 watch hours as well. How far are you? Oh, Bailey. Okay. What are your hours at? I think mine are 3240 right now. And I've heard from YouTube and I'm in the partner program. I just got to get my paperwork and fill out the paperwork and then I can start getting monetized. So I'm so excited. And this being sick this last week really just put a damper on the whole thing. It was like I was really gung-ho. I had all kinds of great videos planned and then I got sick and I was like, oh no. Oh, nice. 1,500. Nice. It's fun to see every day the improvement. You check your watch hours every day. I just got work. I'm waiting for my paperwork to come in the mail. And then once I fill out my paperwork and I think scan them in, I just got to get up to my 4,000. It takes a long time to get up to 4,000. I was trying to go live Monday through Friday, but then I got sick. So I was sick all last week. I got sick last Tuesday night. So I haven't been on in like a week. And now I have this voice that I'm stuck with. But I've been trying to post several videos every single week. I'm going to attempt a vlog. Have you tried a vlog yet? I'm going to try to attempt a vlog. They seem like just huge wastes of time filming yourself doing every little thing, but it seems to be what people want to watch. So I am really going to try to make a vlog once I feel better and see how well I can make them. It's like a challenge to myself. Like, can I do it? Yes, I can do it, Melody. You can do it. You're scared to do it. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. I wish I had my Sophie here to help me. I wish my daughter was here. Like, I wish I had my daughter here following me around to like help me film myself for the first couple times. But you have done a couple vlogs. Do they seem like really foolish when you're making it? But my daughter is so busy with college right now. All of her professors are piling on final projects for her, and she's so overwhelmed with projects right now. It's not even funny. She has this week, and then next week is finals week. And she has 5 classes, and every single class is piling on multiple finals projects at the last second and giving them so much to do at the last second. She's like overwhelmed. But I told her everybody's in the same spot, everybody's dealing with it. Everybody's overwhelmed, and you are such a good time management person and so dedicated and such a hard worker. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do the best. I know. I'm gonna go have to watch yours. Simply made by hand. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna totally forget to follow you. Because I can't just click on you and follow you here, can you? And I know I'm gonna forget, but leave a comment on one of my pages to follow. Say this is who you are, and to subscribe to you so I can remember to subscribe to you. So I'm gonna totally forget. Yeah, they seem really foolish. Like filming myself throughout the day seems really foolish, but I'm gonna try to do it. Like I know that if I can do one, if I do one and they come out okay, I can do more. I just gotta like get over the self-consciousness and just do it. And I really haven't like found like a ton of people on here watching me, I don't think. I don't think a lot of people know me a lot on here. They know me more on TikTok, but they don't know me well enough here, so I don't have a huge following on here at all. So I'm just struggling to get my watch hours and everything. And then my lives, I've got 16 people in here. So I don't have hundreds of people watching. The vlogs have helped you. Oh, oh, so what do you make? Do you crochet? I'm assuming you crochet. Oh, thank you. Yes. I sent you a link for something. Oh, thank you. And live streams. You crochet, knit, and paint. Oh, awesome. It's a challenge for sure. It's been really hard, like learning like CapCut and Canva and YouTube Studios, all the stuff that you need to figure it out. I see why you haven't redone. Yes. Yes, Dee. It's horrible. They're horrible to do. It's a ton of work, especially if you don't have your skeins caked. You don't think you need as much yarn as you do, but once you start putting them on the wall, it's like, what the heck? How much yarn do I need up here? It is so overwhelming. Oh, that'll have to be a vlog that I'm like dreading like crazy. I don't, I want it to look perfect, but I don't want to put in the work to get it to look like that. Not on my own, unless Sophie was here to help me. Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, Bailey, the amount of hours that it takes to edit the videos are insane. And then to load the videos is another, like, more than 2 hours loading the video. Oh, nice. Agatha's reading throw. I have not seen that, Barbara. Oh, I know. Yes. Have you been working on it the whole time that I've been on this live? Do you have one of those little things where you put all your thread on the little um accordion, or do you have one of those stick things with the little pokey up things and you put all your thread on the holder, the wooden holder? Oh. Dee, it would be nice if we were neighbors and then we could help each other. We could help each other. It'd be more fun. It's no fun doing anything by yourself. Oh. I know. Some of our ideas in our head are like, oh, this will look great. And then it's like, this takes like 1,000,000 hours and it doesn't even look that great. I'm really looking forward to getting my new table here. I'm going to have a new table and I'm going to make it look pretty, and it'll look a lot prettier than what this looks like right now, which is, it's not a mess, but it's like messy stuff. So I've got to just make it nicer. Okay, thank you so much, Bailey. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'd have to offer to pay Sophie. I think I'm gonna have to like offer to pay her and say, Sophie, can I pay you? And we'll take down all of my yarn and we'll work on caking, and you can help me put it together, and we're gonna vlog the whole thing, and I will pay you because I know if I pay her, she will do it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off too. I've gone over 2 hours, so I'm happy with that. So I'm great at over communicating. My body can't do what my, yes, yes, committing, yes, I agree. She does not love winding yarn at all. I will have to pay her. All right, guys, everybody have a nice night. Thank you for helping me get through my first live being so sick. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye.